have a night, Bailey Falter. Everybody, welcome to Phillies Show. Media Chair Cap and last night's game between the Phillies and the Pittsburgh Pirates. As the Phillies defeat the Pirates, by the score of 4-2. As Bailey Falter probably has the best start of his career, going 6 innings and striking out 8. Rhys Hoskins with a 2-run shot in the top of the 10th inning to give the Phils a 4-2 lead. I guess before getting into this video, please subscribe if you haven't yet. Please don't get your bell. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video, and let's get into this. So the Phils take the first 2 games of this 4-game series against the Pittsburgh Pirates as we now secure at least a series split. And we have a chance to win the next 2 and sweep the series, which I hope we do, right? I mean, the St. Louis Cardinals are playing the Washington Nationals, the horrible Washington Nationals, so we have to keep winning against this Pirates team because I don't think the Cardinals are going to be, too scared of the Washington Nationals, that is for sure. But you know what the Phillies have to worry about? What they have to do, right? They can't be worrying about what the St. Louis Cardinals do. They can't be worrying about, what the San Francisco Giants do, other teams in wild card race. They have to focus on what they have to get done. This offense certainly looked lousy from the start. It just really did. I mean, we were just not getting the job done. Trailing 2-0. Later in the ball game, and we were able to tie the ball game up at the top of the 7th inning, and then take the lead in the top of the 10th inning. Rhys Hoskins with that big 2-run shot to center field as he peppered the Pirates' bushes out there, the dead centers. We pick up the scoring summary here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Greg Allen doubles on a line drive to left field. Kevin Newman comes around to score, and it's 1-0 Pittsburgh, right? So the Pirates now take a 1-0 lead. That was Allen's first double of the season off of Bailey Falter. That was a 2-out RBI double. So I was hoping Bailey Falter was going to, escape that, unscathed. Unfortunately, he does not. But it isn't the end of the world, right? I mean, there's only 1 run right there. You think like, hey, the offense will get to work. Then we pick it up here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Keep Brian Hayes, homers on a fly ball to right field as he goes the other way, which is pretty impressive. And you go over that, really just a tall wall on right field as a right-handed hitter. His 5th home run of the season, solo shot, 2-0 Pirates. Keep Brian Hayes extends the Pirates' lead. I mean, this is another one of their young guys. I mean, this is a very young Pirates team. It's not a very good Pirates team, but it's a very young team. Just definitely crazy to see what has happened to that team in the last 7 years. A lot of change for sure. Then we pick it up here in the top of the 7th inning. Kyle Schwarber gets the Phillies on the board. So he hits a deep fly ball to right field that hits off of the wall. It's unfortunately they were only able to hold him to a single, but then Veerling crossed the plate to get the Phillies on 2-1 ball game. So Kyle Schwarber just missed going yard right there. I mean, it wasn't that close, but it did hit off the wall. Probably would have had a really good chance of getting out of Citizens Bank Park, that's for sure. But it stays in the ballpark and delivers another RBI. I mean, this guy is insane with these RBIs, as I talked about. I mean, he's towards the top of the National League in that category. So another RBI right there for Kyle Schwarber. Then we pick it up here in the same inning. Rhys Hoskins singles on a ground ball to left field. Odubel Herrera comes around to score as the Phillies now tie it at 2. So the Phillies now are able to tie the score. And I was really, really annoyed, right? As this ball game is progressing on after the Keep Brian Hayes home run, I was thinking, like, why are we not doing anything at the plate? I mean, we're allowing the Pirates to, score a couple of runs, and we are just doing nothing, right? We're not fighting back at all. It wasn't like we were down by a tremendous amount, but I was a little bit frustrated. We weren't showing a lot of fight. I mean, we just had a lot of lifeless ABs early part of the ball game through 6 innings. This was great because we were finally starting to, threaten this really bad Pirates team. We pick it up here in the top of the 10th inning. He does it again as Rhys Hoskins homers on a fly ball to center field as he peppers the Pirates' bushes out in center. A 2-run shot also scores Garrett Stubbs. And Hoskins now 20 home runs of the season, so congratulations to him on that accomplishment. And the Phillies now take the lead now at 4-2 ball game. So this is now 4 times in Rhys Hoskins' career that he has had at least 20 home runs in the season. Of course, all back in 2018 at 34, 2019 with 29, last year with 27, and then now this year with 20. So this is now 4 times in his career that he's at least hit 20 home runs. So congratulations to him as he joins the 20 home run club. So that certainly was a big one. I think that pretty much solidified the win. I felt pretty good. I mean, despite this bullpen sometimes having a little bit of a track record of being a little bit sketchy, I did think we probably would win this game. I mean, this is a really bad Pirates team. Even if they were to get that run in from second in the bottom of the 10th inning, it's only one run, right? It's only one run. Of course, we'd still be up by one, so it wouldn't have really mattered that much. And Kyle Schwarber, it was a big one, that RBI single hit off the right field wall. And I also got robbed on the call. I mean, he should have walked. He should have been 1 for 4 last night, but the umpires, of course, they won't replay it because we can't, God forbid, we make Major League Baseball look bad for the horrible umpires they have. And also these check swing calls. I swear half of the time they just guess what the call is. They don't even look. They don't even pay attention. They're like, oh, wait, I didn't see it. Oh, wait, he didn't go. Oh, no, he did. I mean, like, they don't even think about it. They're horrible. These umpires are terrible. There needs to be robot umpires. I'm so tired of this. There needs to be robo-umps. I'm totally on board with it. So this is a disaster. These umpires are horrible. Rhys Hoskins, a 4-hit night as he's your Phillies hot stove player of the game. As he collects 3 RBIs, the 2-run shot on the RBI single, and he also draws a walk as well. As he gets his average up above the 250 mark now, 253. So how about that? A 4-hit night for Rhys Hoskins. Gets his OPS now up to 823. So how about that? 48 RBIs now, just 2 shy of 50 on the year. And Alpum now extends his hitting streak to 14 games as he collects 2 knocks last night. Of course, they were 2 singles, but hey, I mean, hits are hits, right? I mean, hits are hits. I mean, he had 11 hits last night as a team. And Bohm now hitting 296 now, just 4 shy of 300 now on the year. And JT with the rough of his performance last night, but he was able to draw a walk. I mean, he had a deep fly ball to left field that just died at the warning track. I mean, that ball was absolutely clobbered. I was just like, oh my gosh, man. I mean, he just missed that thing. He just missed that thing. Would have put us up 6-2, but it is what it is, right? I mean, a win is still a win. Nick Castellanos, 2 knocks last night, the 2 singles. So he got his average up to 253. We're still waiting. We're still waiting for that home run. I mean, we're still waiting for it. I mean, now he's in danger of being homerless in the month of July. So he waited until the final day of June to hit his first home run in the month of June. And is he going to wait until the final day of July to hit his first home run in July? That's certainly a possibility. 6.67 OPS for Castellanos. Not much improvement there, that's for sure. And Matt Phelan gets his start on left field last night and collects 2 knocks. And he's definitely starting to turn around a little bit. I mean, you saw he was kind of dipping there for a little while. He's definitely been playing much better baseball over the last few days. So another 2 hits last night for Phelan. Also scored one of the Phils, 4 runs as well. Yanio Munoz gets to start at second. Not much out of him. And then Bryson Stiller later came into the ball game to take over. And of course, he also went hitless as well. And Odubel Herrera gets a start out in center. I mean, not hustling. Rob Thompson did not like that. We all know that Odubel has had a tendency in the past to be a tad bit lazy. He also was able to draw a walk last night. Camargo gets to start at short, and I guess maybe it's better than Didi Gregorius, but I mean, Yohan Camargo, of course, did nothing as he had an opportunity to drive some guys in, and fortunately, he did strike out in that situation. We didn't sign this guy for his offense. We signed this guy for his defense. So I'm not going to go too hard on Camargo. Go take a look at Bailey Falter. Started 6 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, and 2 earned, 1 walk, and 8 strikeouts as he lowers his ERA down below the 5 mark, down at 4.85. So this is by far the best start of his career. I mean, by far the best start of his career. I'm still a little bit tired of seeing this guy run out there every 5th day. I'll be honest with you. I definitely think we need another starter. And unfortunately, Luis Castillo is now off the board as he went to the Seattle Mariners last night. So from the Cincinnati Reds. But I mean, there's still plenty of other options out there with Noah Syndergaard in Los Angeles Angels. I really got my eye on him, a left-hander that really would help this rotation. I understand he's had some injury problems in the past. I definitely think he fit pretty well in this rotation. 8 strikeouts through just 6 innings for Falter last night. 8 strikeouts through just 6 innings. So career high in strikeouts for Bailey Falter. I mean, he was just great. Unfortunately, he didn't get the win. Certainly pitched well enough to get the win. And Brad Hand, a really solid bottom of the 7th inning, despite allowing a walk. He lowers his ERA now down below the 2 mark now, 1.99. I mean, Brad Hand continues to be so dominant. He is just amazing. I mean, this guy has just been amazing this year. He's been like a lifesaver coming out of that bullpen. Jose Alvarado, 1 inning, 2 hits, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. I mean, he loads the bases and he somehow gets out of it, and he acts like he won the World Series walking off the mound. I mean, come on, dude. I mean, come on. I mean, you put yourself in that sticky situation. You put yourself in that tough spot. You did, and then you're likely able to get out of it against a really terrible team, and you're doing this and doing that. Like, pipe down. Pipe down. I mean, I think that kind of, turned some people away. It's not like you struck out the side, man. It's not like you struck out the side. So I think that was a little over the top. And Sergio Dominguez in the top of the ninth inning was able to get the win as he, of course, pitched a 1-2-3 bottom of the ninth inning, a 1.67 ERA for Sir Anthony. Donovan's really that surprising anymore. And Connor Brogdon in the bottom of the 10th inning was able to collect the save as he strikes out one and collects his first save of the season. So the Phillies win by a final score of 4-2. So take the first two games of this 4-game series out in Pittsburgh. So I fully expect a series sweep. I mean, you have to sweep. No excuses now. I mean, you got it pretty much set up. I mean, you have to sweep. 7:15 to first pitch tonight. Ranger Suarez 7-5 with a 3.84 ERA going against Keller 3-7 with a 4.55 ERA. You got Aaron Nola tomorrow looking for a bounce back start. I mean, it's a day game. Aaron Nola usually pitches pretty well in day games. You pretty much have this set up to sweep the series. So this offense, I mean, it took a little bit while for it to warm up last night, but it finally did. The Phillies with 11 hits last night, as I said, and we only walked 3 times. I mean, this team really has not done too well at the walk department as of late. That is for sure. We don't really have a whole lot of guys. I mean, especially with Bryce Harper. I mean, Bryce Harper not being in the lineup. I mean, I think that's a big reason as to why the walks are. You got Nick Castellanos, a guy that never walks, right? We were talking about that the other day in the breakdown video of his struggles. Kyle Schwarber, usually a guy who walks, but he got robbed of one last night, as they talked about. Of course, they don't replay it because they don't want to make the umpires look bad. And then you got Drew Barrera clearly checking his swing. He didn't go, and then he said he went at third. So these umpires have no idea what's going on. Another rant. I talked about it before. I'll say it again. Robo-umps. I am on the train of robo-umps. I mean, these umpires have no clue what in the world is going on. They just guess half the time. So they are just terrible, and they shouldn't have the job that they have. They just shouldn't. The people in New York, the replay review, they're terrible too. So the whole umpiring, association is just terrible in Major League Baseball. They have no clue what is going on. They have no clue what they're doing. So I'm extremely disappointed. Extremely disappointed. So unfortunately, the New York Mets do beat the Miami Marlins. Tell you what, man. I mean, fortunately, they did sweep the New York Mets in just a little quick 2-game series, and they have a little cushy series down there in Miami. As we have also a cushy series in Pittsburgh, and the Braves going against the Arizona Diamondbacks take care of business as they also win as well. They remain 3 games back. But unfortunately, the Washington Nationals, I mean, they are just terrible. I mean, Juan Soto's probably final couple of days as a National, so they can't even beat the St. Louis Cardinals for us. So thanks a lot, Nationals. Thanks a lot. You guys are just terrible. As they sit at 34-67. 34-67. They have a 337 win percentage. I mean, this Nationals team is just terrible. Absolutely terrible. They can't even help us out a little bit. I mean, they can't even do that. So the Phillies are in pretty good position. I mean, they're 6 games over 500. As we are still tied for that third wildcard spot. As I said, I mean, we technically have that wildcard spot, right? Because they got rid of the game 163. We did take the season series over the St. Louis Cardinals, which would mean that we would just make it by default, right? We'd make it over them because we did, beat them those times this season. So that's certainly a good feeling to have. Just as long as we stay at least tied, I'll be very, very pleased with that. I'll be very, very pleased with that. So I just want the playoffs. Get knocked down the wild card, then so be it. I just want playoff baseball. That's all I want. I just want a chance to make it. That is pretty much it. So 7:15, the first pitch tonight. I mean, as I said, you have to sweep now. I really hope we get to see Castellanos on. I mean, this is just a horrible Pirates team. He doesn't hit home runs against good teams. He doesn't hit home runs against bad teams. I'm just starting to wonder when this guy's going to start with the long ball. I mean, I don't get it. So 7:15, Suarez, Kelly. So guys, thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. Please don't get your bell. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video, check out the social media. Link is goes to section at Phillies Stats Media, Instagram. Follow me on Twitter at Media. Card text 267-225-3292. Email me, philliesstatsmedia@gmail.com. So guys, thanks so much for watching. I'm Luke and I'll talk to you later. Let's go Phillies. Let's see you guys.